Greetings, travelers. Stephen here with another episode of I Am the Red Pill. First, I'd like to thank those that are here with me, sharing the moment on this TikTok page, which is my virtual journey and journal, and the platform Creator chose for me to share my energy, my frequency, my truth, my beloved animals and memories, and my love, all of which are the very same thing. I am living and have lived a very different life than you. Each and every day for a very long time has become a sacrifice, an offering to Divine Creator, to life, to freedom, to love. An offering I am so committed to that every day, channeling the divine frequency, has become a life and a symbolic death. As Divine Creator is my witness, this is truth. My mission statement on this platform professes I am the great light, here to marry the great darkness. This is truth. And this means, among other things, I am here to penetrate the great darkness that has been Earth's reality for a very long time, with love, vibration, frequency, and in this case, with information. For light is ultimately information. Because I have lived this very unique life, I am seeing life in a very different way. I've been shown things that most have not seen. Allow yourself the opportunity to hear it differently today, so that truth may enter in the equation to break our chains internally, to break history's repeating cycles, and to turn the page on this reality. First and foremost, it's time to be free, unconditionally free. If you haven't watched part 1, please do. I'll catch you up real quick. The slave masters on planet Earth never went away. They just evolved. And the plantation expanded to encompass most of this world. All of America for sure. It evolved in such a way that it enslaved all races, all colors, all cultures, and creeds. How did they do it? They placed the shackles on you moments after you were born through dark contracts and twisted laws. For we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but against principalities, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And in regards to slavery, if you know anything about karma, the one true law that we all must comprehend, that everything that you do comes back, it shouldn't surprise you that now the white tribe is also slaves and experiencing that. And man, white people are good slaves. They don't complain at all, especially the American slave. Moments after birth, your umbilical cord with your mother was cut. The most important moment and probably frightening moment of your life. It was then quickly taken and plugged into this beast system before you were old enough to comprehend anything at all. And so all you've known is the energy and vibration of slavery, bound to it in the soul via contract with the birth certificate, bound in oath to the very system that has you enslaved. The day your parents registered you with this system, they gave you away. For when you register anything with this system, this brilliant, the most brilliant enslavement system the world has ever known, you bequeath crown and kingdom. You give everything away. So at that moment, the system became your parent. And even though you are lied to every other day, you fight to protect it. At that moment, an alternate life expression was given to you, known as a legal fiction, a straw man, a dead man walking. This fake you is identified by your same name, but spelled, every word is a spell, in all capital letters. A non-living corporate entity. A corp is a corpse. Walk over to your local cemetery and look at the tombstones. You'll see every name is spelled in all capital letters. Why? Because they're dead. Babylonian text of the dead. Now, look down at your driver's license and passports. Letters from the system itself. Forms of identification. There is the dead you. In other words, the dead walk the earth, unaware of the fact, and man, does it show. Do you see the obvious problem with you identifying as a dead, non-living entity? Spiritual community, I put that in quotes, big quotes. Creator asked me to be stern with you, for you profess truth and God and guidance. But how is it possible you don't know the truth about the reality you're living in as a slave and literal guinea pig? The fact that you've offered your own children into bondage at birth and are bowing down to this darkness in a variety of ways. That you have two names in play, one of them a corpse, that the legal system uses against you, unbeknownst to you. It is a question you'll ask yourself the rest of your life, but I'll tell you why. It's because you were offered to it at birth. The system became your parents, and you feed it your energy, your trust, your money, your dreams, your votes, which are contracts, and your own children. Because of this, you have been taught to speak on everything under the sun other than the truth of this reality and its origins. You've been taught, like everyone else, to avoid this reality at all costs. Speaking on the fifth dimension, the mothership, aliens, ascension, etc., anything but the life of a slave that you are living. But I will tell you this, you cannot serve two masters, and school is over. The children are rebuking the indoctrination in the most extreme way imaginable. They are ruthlessly sacrificing each other on the very floor of the prison you sent them to, the school system, the prison and indoctrination for young souls and minds. In a conscious society, if something so extreme, so severe, like this was to happen just once or twice, unheard of in Earth's history, we would immediately stop everything, round up a few souls like myself who know how to get to the roots of any situation, to figure it out on live stream. But what has America done to figure this unheard of phenomenon out? Nothing. They just wait for the next satanic sacrifice to occur. How can this be? Why? Because it's not a conscious society. It's hypnotized by the darkness, but not for much longer. This is the children crying out for help, and the cries can be heard throughout the universe. Why is it you can't hear them? Because there is a massive disconnect with the human. Americans are on drugs, hiding from the pain within. What is that pain? Where is it coming from? Why is it there? Why is there such confusion with identity in America? Because the identity was taken at birth. There is a lot involved with the birth certificate. It's time mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers, to get the magnifying glasses out and learn about the birth certificate. It is time to hold the system accountable. There are a lot of people stabbing their fellow man in the back for a paycheck. And I'll tell you right now, it is not the time to do that. The police department has a lot of secrets that need to come out. Archangel Michael, who is my higher self, is your patron saint, commanding you to come forward to get in front of the masses and talk about what you know. The police force, do you know how much they make per year on the unconscious slaves? How much they're bringing in through tickets? $9 billion. Well, that was 2020. So I'll ask you this question and I'll wrap it up here in a second. When did protect and serve equate to extracting $9 billion out of the unsuspecting masses? I believe that is a massive contradiction, don't you?